Buhari tackles ex-Kaduna governor, says he looted treasury and freed criminals. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Immediate past president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has slammed his vociferous critic, former military governor, accusing him of using state resources for personal gains and freeing criminal elements. Recently, a former military administrator of defunct Kaduna State and a renowned critic of Buhari, Colonel Umar, retired, has accused Buhari of running the most inept, incompetent, and corrupt government in history. In a statement by his media aide, Garba Shehu, Buhari pointed out that he took some critical decisions during his time in power, some of which might have been wrong, but with good intentions to better Nigeria. Shehu reminded critics of the former president that the last administration took a number of significant steps to tackle corruption. He said, these measures include the implementation of the Treasury Single Account (TSA) and Integrated Personal Payroll Information System (IPPS). We have seen massive positive changes in the last 8 years, but as they say, the one who is pretending to be asleep is harder to wake up than the one who is actually sleeping. Shehu said, insisting that Buhari achieved massively in his 8 years. A certain Buhari critic who served as a military governor in one of the northern states, even his underwear was bought from government coffers. When they came in, they freed thieves, robbers, and receivers of stolen goods and even gave them a working capital. Within a few weeks, crime returned to Kaduna, and yes, the other places, and he has the effrontery to speak as he did. This society has no use for such squalid nonsense. How many of those people do you think were happy when President Buhari said no more free money? Buhari said money in the national security agencies is for security. Lazy men and women who cannot just walk in and out of that place with bags stuffed with money in a free-for-all. Now, this is what I'm going to say. The exact thing that Buhari is accusing this person for is the exact thing that Buhari also did. Did he not free many Boko Haram ex-terrorists? Did he not free them? Repented Boko Haram as he would have them in court? I beg you, if you come outside and want bring news, no bring this one come. This man to me in a closed chapter. Will they look onto the next one? Yes. I've seen this, so he cannot do anything for us anymore. There is absolutely nothing he can do for us anymore. Since Garba Shehu is accusing Umar of corruptly enriching himself with public funds, what did his master Buhari do to bring him to book? Nigerians are neither fools nor blind. Was it during Buhari's inglorious 8 years reign that corruption assumed modern dimension in this country? Yes, now. One person, the accountant general, stole as much as 100 and how many billion? Now you they come outside, they tell me, say they point finger. I beg you. Corruption is in every facet of system. That is a major problem that brought us to where we are today. Sorry, Buhari, you only fought with the word of mouth. Kleptocrats had free day throughout your 8 years in government than in any other government in Nigeria. Taking wrong decisions with good intention, what does that mean? How can wrong decisions have good intention? Just tell me. Just like sparing the so-called repentant terrorists and giving them as a finding for them with our money, with taxpayers' money. You dare people will be say don't kill people before. You carry the money of the person will be say then kill. The tax paying pay, you use them. They provide for insane and repentant Boko Haram. Alright. What has he done in respect of corruption? Since independence, Nigerians have not seen the worst governor like former President Muhammadu Buhari. And this is the truth. To compare Colonel Umar and Buhari is like comparing white and black. I'm a fan of Colonel Umar. Governor Umar is more of integrity than Buhari a million times. There is no comparison of the two. Well, I don't really know who this Governor Umar is, but believe you me, if you give the position where Buhari done did to Governor Umar, maybe we'll know. But as for, I'm just saying. Garba Shehu, we looking quiet. Yes, Buhari tried his best and he bent well for Nigerians. But most of you from the north, whom Buhari gave appointments help him end up betray him, only making money and encouraging corruption. Allah will judge all of you, wallahi. Yes, Buhari tried by one chasing Boko Haram from occupying 16 local governments in Borno State to occupy more than 50 local governments across the northwest, moving Nigeria from one of the fastest growing economies in the world in 2015 to one of the worst by making the country the capital of poverty in the world. Oh, what an achievement indeed. Garba Shehu should hide his face in shame. Buhari administration was the worst thing that ever happened to Nigeria. Buhari was so incompetent that they moved Nigeria several years backwards. He completely destroyed the economy. He brought in insecurity of the highest magnitude and destroyed the unity of a country with his clannish and nepotistic regime. May God Almighty pay him back in several folds. Until these criminals who parade themselves as political and business leaders are sent to prison or shot to death, Nigeria will remain in the doldrums. My dear, what thing you go do now? All these terrorists from Mali and Senegal and Burkina Faso and Chad bullying Nigeria, your time is up. TSC and IPPS introduced by Goodluck Jonathan, not you please. You only claimed what you were not. You killed Nigeria economy and bring much insecurity to Nigeria. Even you destroy democracy. Buhari, you are shameless. Buhari's major mistake was the government. Buhari's major mistake was that he gave important appointments to his village people who didn't know their left from the right. For example, the Minister of Education said he did not know anything about his ministry before his appointment and recalled that university closed down for about 10 months under his watch. The Minister of Finance said she didn't know about the Naira redesign policy of her government. The Minister of Justice supported the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu and rendition to Nigeria. Alright. It shows in Buhari's statement that he is still pained by his overthrown of the Bangida government, which included young officers like Major Abubakar Umar, Ali Yukauma, Lawan Gwadabe. He has not forgotten and probably will not even forgive even after 40 years now. In August 27, 2023, what a pitiful